Hi, HALA. I miss everyone. I hope everyone's well. It's my turn to read again, and I'm reading a book called Duncan and Dolores, and it's written by Barbara Samuels. And it's about a little girl and a cat. One day, sisters Faye and Dolores were walking and they saw a sign, and it was a sign of a cat. And the sign said, "Needs a home, 4 years old. His name is Duncan." Dolores said, "He is so cute and he's just my age. I want a cat just like that." But her older sister Dolores said, "But animals run away from you." "I want that cat," said Dolores. And Faye said, "Poor Duncan." The next day, Duncan was delivered in a case. And Dolores said, "Oh, Duncan, now you are my cat, and you will come out and play with me." Oh, Duncan jumped out of the cage and disappeared under the cabinet. "Here, kitty, 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 kitty," said Dolores. "Oh, dear. It's starting already," said Faye, her older sister. Later that night, Dolores was still trying to get Duncan out from underneath the cabinet. "I'm going to sit here until Duncan comes out," said Dolores. Faye came and she said, "Just leave food by the cabinet. He'll come out when he's ready." That's what Faye told Dolores. "Okay, but I'll leave him this note so he'll know where I am." So she drew a picture of herself in her bedroom on her bed. Faye said, "Oh, brother." "Okay." 2 days later, finally Duncan came out, and Dolores was playing dress up, and she says to Duncan, "I'm so glad you finally came out, Duncan. Now we can play dress up." Oh no. Does Duncan want to play dress up with Dolores? Faye, her older sister, she was sitting on the couch reading. She said, "Dolores, cats don't play dress up." "Well, Duncan does. Today I will wear a beautiful cape and he can wear this lovely hat." You think that worked? Do you think Duncan wanted to play dress up with Dolores? Oh boy, Dolores tried to put the hat on Duncan. He did not want to play dress up. Oh no. So she says to him, "I understand, Duncan. You would rather do tricks. I will throw this ball and you will bring it back to me. Okay? Go get it, Duncan." Oh, Duncan did not want to do tricks either. He hid behind the plant. Oh. What's Dolores doing wrong? What should she do to get Duncan to play with her? Finally, Duncan walked over to her older sister Faye and jumped on her lap. "Here, Duncan," said Faye softly. "You don't have to do tricks." And with her soft voice, Duncan came over and sat on Faye's lap. Oh no, look at Dolores. She seems sad. Duncan likes Faye, but doesn't want to play with Dolores. The next morning, they were sitting at breakfast. Finally, Dolores says, "Duncan doesn't like me. He likes you better than me." Faye said, "You know, Dolores, I think he's afraid of you. Dolores, she didn't realize that could be the reason. Duncan? Afraid of me? How silly. Really? Duncan! You're not afraid of me, are you? Uh-oh. Look at Duncan. Yikes. I think he might be a little afraid. How come you always play with Faye? You never play with me. Come here, Duncan. She chased him, and then she pulled him by the tail. It isn't fair. Come, come, come. Oh, no. Do you think Duncan likes that? Faye finally said, it would be a lot quieter around here if you'd leave that poor cat alone. That's fine with me. I have better things to do than to chase that fat cat. Oh, no. I think Dolores feels sad. So Dolores found other things to do. She made a hiding place with chairs and an old blanket. Oh, no, look what she did. She put a sign. No Duncan. Then she had a tea party with her dolls, Martha and Mabel. And she did not ask Duncan to join. But look, Duncan seems a little interested. He's peeking through the door, watching Dolores with her tea party. After tea, Dolores decided to play the piano. And she totally refused to pay attention to Duncan. She ignored him. Look, all of a sudden, are you noticing what I'm noticing? Duncan is becoming interested in what Dolores is doing. And then when she took her nap, she hugged her teddy bear and not Duncan. Look it. Duncan came. He came to Dolores. What's changed? Later that day, Dolores decided to do some easel painting. And guess who showed up? Duncan. Uh-oh. Crash. Duncan was on top of the easel and made the easel fall. Now look what you've done, said Dolores to Duncan. Oh boy, look at Duncan's little face. He's smiling. Cats are mischievous, aren't they? Finally, Duncan stopped, and he took his little paw and he rolled the paintbrush toward Dolores, and it stopped at her feet. Oh, Duncan, thank you. And she rubbed his little head, gentle and quietly, and suddenly, Duncan started to purr. Oh, Duncan seems happy. Oh, that night, Faye and Dolores were getting ready for bed, and Dolores says, you know, Faye, Duncan sat on my easel today. Really? Said Faye. Yes, and you know what? He brought me my paintbrush. That's nice, Faye said. Look, Faye, look, Dolores whispered. Look at Duncan. Duncan had quietly jumped up and sat next to Dolores. Oh, and she picked him up and gave him a nice, gentle, calm hug. His chin is on my neck and it tickles. Look, Faye. Oh. Yippee! Duncan really likes me. Uh-oh. Dolores was no longer calm. I think maybe Duncan is scared. And she figured it out. She said, uh-oh, Duncan, where are you? Duncan jumped and hid under the bed. And that's the end of the story. I hope you enjoyed this one. I love cats, and I love this book. Bye. See you next time.